Deceived by the dust. It's easy to think the attack comes from outside. Easy to believe the insult, the judgment, the rejection is happening to you. But when you slow it down, when you sit still inside the dust of the moment, you realize something deeper. There was no forced entry. There was no attack from outside. The deception was an inside job. The ego convinces the mind to stare at the dust. The imperfections, the pacing, the packaging, the form, and miss the content shining underneath. And so, a dusty box sits in the middle of a prison cell. The key to freedom is inside. But the mind, insulted by the dust on the surface, throws the box away, angry at the dust, angry at the cracks, angry at the imperfections, never realizing the key was still inside. Sometimes the dust looks tiny, a small irritation, a petty offense, a critical comment. Sometimes the dust looks massive, a betrayal, a scandal, a collapse of dreams. But whether it's a speck or a dust storm, it's still just dust. And dust was never the truth. This is the great deception. And it's the same deception the world made at the foot of the cross. They saw the blood. They saw the nails. They saw the body hanging between two thieves. They saw dust. They thought death won. They thought loss was real. But they didn't see the content. They didn't see the light. They didn't see the resurrection happening inside the mind beyond the form. They were deceived by the dust. It's the same deception playing out in every story. It's the same deception playing out in the film Sinners. They look at Sammy's story and say, he sold his soul to the devil. He turned his back on his people. He failed. They are deceived by the dust. They are reading the cracks in the box, the imperfections in the wrapping, and missing the freedom being offered inside. Just like they miss Jesus. Just like they missed the real miracle behind every dusty appearance the ego projects. The surface always lies. The dust is not the story. The light is the story. And the attack is not coming from outside. There is no forced entry. The deception is an inside job. The mind deceiving itself because it is afraid to open the box. Afraid to find out that freedom was always there, that forgiveness was always justified, and that no real harm was ever done. The question is not whether the dust is there. The question is whether you'll let it blind you, because the key is still waiting. The box is still glowing. The light is still offering itself, without price, without defense, without shame. In an upcoming video, we'll open a bigger box together. We'll step inside the movie, Sinners, and look past the dust of race, history, betrayal, and blood, straight into the true light it's offering. Not everyone will see it. Most will argue about the dust. But the ones who open the box, they'll find something else entirely. Stay tuned.